Hey guys, and welcome to Bob's Basement. And today we're looking at Aurora model kits, specifically the Anzio Beach set. Now, the Anzio Beach set was produced in 1968 to 1973. It was a 187 scale battle set. The toy soldier set was an injected molded battlefield scenery, which had German anti-aircraft tanks, a German Panther tank, an American Sherman M4, and a weird-looking Patton tank, which I'm assuming was supposed to be the M48, but it's just very strange looking. You got a Jeep, you got a Raft, you got an LCT, and most of these vehicles were from the old Rocco modes. The Germans were molded in gray, and the Americans were molded in an olive drab. And the box art right here was by Steel. Now, this set was based on the invasion of Anzio. The Allies had gambled to get to Rome and cut off the German forces. And basically, when they got the Anzio, the general who was in charge just stayed on the beach, and the Germans were able to reinforce the beach and actually stop the Americans from cutting off their supply lines and their reserves. So this is a pretty cool set, and we'll run through it. So here we have, right here, we've got the Germans, and with the Germans, you see they're molded in gray. And you've got your flak Panzer there. You've got your Panther here. And you've got these almost kind of like air effects Germans right here, which are an HO scale, really, I guess. So you got these right here, you got these little terrain features. You got a little bunker over there. And then you've got your American Jeep right there. You've got Rommel's asparagus. You've got our Americans right there, molded in that green. Look at this tank, that Patton tank. It's just weird looking. The M4s came out pretty good. The LST is pretty good. This set's kind of beat up. I bought 3 or 4 different sets and put this together. I do have this right here, which I got more soldiers. I have more tanks, more LSTs. These don't come with the set. These are resin Persians, which were a little bit bigger. But I remember buying this set when I was a kid and putting it together. It was pretty cool. And they had 2. They have this one, and they also have this one down here, the Rat Patrol. I've got all kinds of stuff sitting down here. We got the Aurora model kit there, but we also had the Rat Patrol set too. So these were the 2 kits that actually Aurora had made. Now, they made tons of military models. And if you're interested in it, you can pick up this book right here, Aurora Model Kits by Thomas Graham. The ISB is right there. And Aurora created model kits of all varieties, including historic sailing ships, sports cars, moon rockets, military and commercial aircraft, TV stars, comic book heroes, wildlife scenes, knights, and much, much more. All of which are included in this book. But among Aurora's most famous products are plastic models of classic Hollywood movie monsters. They are an enduring pop culture standard. Kids and adults around the world recognize Frankenstein, Dracula, the Wolfman, and the Mummy. Over 450 color photographs enhance this comprehensive history and guide to Aurora models. The Aurora Empire, once was the world's largest producer of model products. Hair Corporation executives, sculptors, artists, and engineers who created the Aurora models tell the story in their own words. Every model Aurora made, and some that never went into production, are described in detail, with information on reissues and current collectors' market value. Collectors maintain a brisk trade in vintage Aurora plastics, and new companies continue to reissue the Aurora Timeless kits. It's a pretty cool book. There's actually 2 of these books out. There's this book right here. Let me put some light on it. Oh, I almost slipped. Yep. That's all right. No biggie. Okay. So, let's see. Over here, there's 2 books. You've got this one right there. And then you've got this one right here. This is the 3rd edition. I believe this is the 1st edition. So, they're one and the same. This one actually has more kits in it. And here we have the sets right there. The Anzio Beach set, which they list at $70 to $80 if complete. They also got some military midgets in the HO scale, which were extra tanks that you could pick up. Then you got the Rat Patrol from 1968 to 1972. That set goes for anywhere from $150 to $175. So it's pretty interesting. So this one has the Toy Soldiers set with injected motor battlefield scenery, LST, German anti-aircraft tanks, German Panther tank, a U.S. Sherman, a U.S. Patton, Jeep. Vehicles are from Morocco molds, Germans in gray, Americans in olive, and scenery in tan. Box art is by Steel. And then you have the Rat Patrol, Toy Soldiers set with injection molded battlefield scenery, olive and tan. Plastic vehicles are from Morocco molds, 2 Jeeps, a Panzer tank, a Panther tank, and 15 figures. Oasis with palm trees, sand dunes. Based on TV series, Rat Patrol appears in 1973 catalog as Desert Raiders, but not issued under this name. These tanks were also sold separately on blister cards as military midgets. First box art was Harry Shearer, and who painted it for Aurora. So Aurora did a lot of military stuff, which is pretty cool. And this book will run through all kinds of neat stuff. So you have the two books there. The ISB on that one is this. It's by Thomas Graham. Aurora model kits with Polar Lights, Mobius, and Atlantis by publishers Schiffer. Same thing here. Graham, Aurora model kits, and Schiffer. So those are the 2 books at least one of them you want to get if you're looking at the Aurora models. So back over here with my disaster. So we have the little asparagus, Romeo's asparagus. You got little doohickeys here, little supplies. You got your Americans. They're hard plastic, so they break easy. I mean, usually it's the bases that break off or the guns break off, but they're very hard plastic. The German tanks are pretty cool. You got your Aurora markings underneath. Same thing with the Panther. And you can tell the Auroras from the Roco tanks, because I believe the Roco tanks don't have any markings on them. I actually have a King Tiger over here. That's a Roco right here. And that's how you know, because there's no marking underneath, and Rocos usually came with wheels for some reason. But they match up. I mean, that's a huge king tiger. Look at that. What else we got in here? So we got a few. These are resins. This is an Aurora. That's from the painted it up for the Rat Patrol set. And these are all Aurora. And it's funny because they do have, look at, they do have the wheels that Rocco had. We got some stickers. Anzio Beach. This is not a Rocco tank. This is a die-cast tiger. Almost the same scale. And then I get all like different FX figures right there. So that's about it, guys. A little trip down memory lane. I gotta fix the I've got the parts for this. I have to fix that up. We get the little Jeep here. The Rat Patrol comes with 2 Jeeps. This only comes with 1 Jeep. And we got the little raft over there. It's not too bad of a set. I mean, when you were a little kid, this is actually pretty cool. So I remember painting these up using my Testors gloss paints, which is it's scary to think about it today, but I guess it is what it is, right? So they need a little bit of work, but the artwork is pretty cool on this. Yeah. So not too bad. See, look at this. See the legs? See, I don't know if you can see the different color. See how it's where it bent, it was going to break. So you got to be careful with that. I guess that's it, guys. So that's Aurora, and then the next video I'll open up the Rat Patrol one, and we'll go through that. Yeah. All right. So that's. And that, my friends, is the Aurora Anzio Beach 1968 to 1973 battle set. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll go through the Rat Patrol next. All right, guys. Take care of yourselves. Have a good one. It's a crazy world out there. Be good to each other. Ciao.